Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have been wanting to do this video for the longest time because it was my first video and I'm basically gonna do a recreation of my white and gold Christmas wreath. And I'm calling it a recreation with a twist because it's been like 2-3 years maybe since I've been able to buy those decorations, and you can't find them anywhere. Same with the deco mesh. I can't find that deco mesh anywhere, but I found everything that's close to it. I did take the whole wreath apart. I kept all the decorations that I could salvage, and except the white. The white ones I couldn't salvage because of discoloration, and since it was an outdoor wreath, it had like a musty odor scent to it, so I couldn't save that, and I wouldn't want to reuse a discolored decoration anyways. So I have found stuff that were similar to it, but I salvaged pretty much everything. And I am calling this wreath a recreation with a twist because of the deco mesh. And I cannot find that white and gold deco mesh anywhere. I've searched online, and if I wanted to buy it, I was not paying $50, $60 for one roll. So I am making do with the closest thing, but instead of me using one color, I'm gonna use two. And I will show you exactly how I am gonna make this wreath, but I'm gonna make it very, very similar to that one. And this video should be shorter and very less obnoxious with the music, because that was my biggest negative comment I got on that video, was the music being so obnoxious and on loop, and it overpowered my voice. So I am sorry. I knew about it, but there was nothing I could do because I didn't know how to edit that, and it was my first video. So come on, give me a break. So anyways, let's jump into this recreation of my most loved but hated video of all time. All right. So I have my pipe cleaners, and I also have my wire cutters, which are still dirty from me taking apart that wreath. So I'm gonna cut this whole package of, I'm gonna do one package at a time. I will go through this, but probably not the whole package. So what I like to do is I will take like a good chunk, and then I'll just kind of eyeball it and cut in the middle. You have basically a lot more because you're gonna go through, I mean, if you're like me and you like your wreaths gigantic, you're gonna go through quite a bit of pipe cleaners. Okay, so this is my deco mesh, and I already opened this package, but this is what it would look like. And this one is, they're from Walmart. I get all of my deco mesh from Walmart and all my decorations from Walmart. Walmart does not sponsor me. I wish they would, because then I could get all my decorations for a cheaper price. But anyways, so I'm gonna move the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry, you're gonna see my very extra large pregnant belly. But so I like to take it and mush it like this. And we're gonna go top to bottom, top to bottom, top to bottom. And we're gonna do that about 4, 5, maybe 6 times per thing. And since I'm reusing this, this is a giant wire wreath thingy. I don't really know the proper name for it, but I'm going to start at the bottom, and I'm just going to twist. And then I'm gonna slide this over. And then I like to measure it like this. And I love the fluffiness, so I like mine big, so they're gonna be big. So this is what it looks like for the first chunk. And don't worry about this part. At the end, you're gonna fluff it all out and it's gonna look so much better. This is just the beginning, so it's not gonna look anything spectacular because you will fluff these areas out and make them how you want them so it looks fuller and however you want it, because at the end you're just gonna play with it. And you're gonna be putting decorations on too, so it's not the end of the world if it looks too loose. You can always put more like wefts or whatever you want to call them in there. If you like it loose, you can keep it loose. If you want it like tight, you can keep it nice and tight and bunched up. It's totally up to you. So this is just how I like it. This is not all that you get from one roll. This was a half a roll already, and these are pretty big. So I was just using up this one since it was open. Okay, so basically you're just gonna do the same thing that you did when you started off. So since I already tied where I ended mine, I'm just going to start basically like it was brand new. Like I just started. Where did I just, there it is. And go to the opposite side. So like, this is where I ended, and this is where I'm gonna start. Sometimes if I don't have like a full enough weft when I do it, I will start it in the same one so it's fuller. So I'll be basically like going over it. But since this one was a pretty good sized weft that I had, I didn't need to do that. So that's why I started there. But if you feel like you don't have enough deco mesh to make a nice weft, then connect it onto that extra spot where it ended. All right, we're almost done. This is what it looks like so far. It is gigantic. And this was just 1.5 rolls. So, and I have 2 more sitting here, which, whoops, wrong one, which I'm probably not gonna use that roll anyways. I'm probably just gonna end up using half of this roll. But like I said, you'd rather be safe than sorry. And it doesn't matter if it looks like crap either, because you're gonna fluff everything out. And you can easily hide it with decorations. So if it looks a little blah, you can put a bow there, you can put anything there. All right, I'm gonna scooch back. And this is the finished product. It is huge, just like my belly. And this is how I like it. I like my wreaths large and in charge and fluffy and just so big. I just think it looks so nice. I know like this side looks a little thinner, this side looks poofier, but you can play with that and make it like, you can poof it out, you can do whatever you need to do with it, but it just means that like I have more area when it's poofier on the bottom, and that's where I'll keep it. And then I'll just put like my bow on like the top flat part. So like this is what it would look like. Like I'll put decorations here and then like my bow here. So it kind of hides the thinness. And I'm just gonna fluff this out. And now we're gonna work on phase 2. So this deco mesh is like snow. So I'm just gonna try and play with it and just stick it on using the pipe cleaners that are already being used. And I'm going to attach it, and it's not going to be like this. It's going to be a little bit more piecier, but it's going to be like I don't even know what to call it. Something like this. If you can see, like this. These rolls are $3.47 at Walmart, and they don't have a ton in it. All right, and yes, I will probably put my bow here because there's excessive amount of snow deco mesh there, and you can definitely tell that it's got 2 sheets over it instead of 1 like the rest of it. And I probably could have and should have just done a whole nother thing, but I don't feel like doing that, because I could save this for a different wreath and not waste it, because like I said, they don't put that much in this roll. So this is how it turned out. I think it looks amazing. So I think it looks really cool. It definitely turned out way better than I expected. And I'm gonna be putting ribbon over this, so I don't really care about like these little flyaways, because we can also hot glue decorations onto it, so it's not the end of the world of looks right at this particular moment. So this is my wreath, and it is large, and that's what I like. I like having a small little hole here because I'm gonna put a decoration that's gonna dangle right here, and I just think it turned out really cool. I actually kind of like it better than what it was before. Anyways, I will take the ribbon and I will, where the heck is the end? Here we go. And I will take my pipe cleaner and I will shove it in the back and I will pipe clean. It just sounds so funny. I will put this on the pipe cleaner and then I'll just twist it all the way around. So I will show you how I do that. But like, I will take this and I will wrap it all the way around. But I will take the end and one of the pipe cleaners and, you know, just twist it. And then I'll just go around the whole wreath. Like so. It's a lot easier when it's actually on a roll versus how I'm doing it, but since I already used this and I'm salvaging it, it's gonna be a little bit more complicated. So I will do this and go all the way around. So that ribbon is done. I feel like I always use 2 ribbons going around. I feel like it just makes it a little bit more unique because you can add color if you want. Like if I really wanted to, I could have used like a blue or whatever color suits my fancy. Okay, so I didn't have that much of this ribbon, but that's okay because I have my bow ribbon to worry about, so, and I have other decorations, so we'll see what it does. But, you know, it doesn't look terrible. So that's that. And plus I have decorations that I can put in place. And since this is that like yucky area, I think having like this amount of ribbon here, it's not gonna draw too much attention that it's not up here. So I want a nice long tail for it. So I'm gonna fold it here so I have like a good amount of this tail, and then twist. And then you loop it, and then you twist. And then you loop it, and then you twist. And loop it, and twist. And I mean, you can make this as big or small as you want, but like I said, I like everything big. So I like it big and fluffy. I like my bows to be big and obnoxious because we got this trouble area right here that's got double the snow deco mesh, and I can stick that there and it won't be seen. So I like having a bigger bow for the troubled areas that you don't want people to see that it's a bad spot. You want them to see the beautiful wreath and not that there was any human error in making it. So I personally like them bigger, but you know, everybody's got their opinion, and I've been told that they don't look that good with such a big overpowering bow, but this is just how I roll. I like it big. And you can do however many of these, I don't even know what to call them, like the ribbon, it is ribbon, but loopies you want for each side. You can do like 5 for 5. You can do the whole roll. I mean, this is a gigantic roll. I didn't realize how big it was. So, I mean, I'd be here forever. But I think I'm gonna cut it, and I'm just gonna take it and wrap it around like so. And I always, with all my ribbon, I always get ones with wire because I feel like you can play around with it more, especially for this, because then they'll stay. Your loopies will stay when you like bunch them up. But I do like to stick a pipe cleaner around it because I feel like it'll make it stay. And when you do it, it helps it stick, like when you put it on, it'll stick to the wire. But I like having an extra long thing so that you can like cover up your pipe cleaner, your extra long train, I should say. And they're not gonna stay this long, so don't worry about that. I just like having extra because you never know. You just never know if it's gonna look good, or if you need that extra ribbon, or if you need to hide something that can hide it. And then you just fluff out your ribbon. And you make it all fancy and snazzy and all that good fun stuff. And make it all pretty. Okay, so while your hot glue gun is warming up, I like to play with placement on all my decorations. So I'm gonna have our last name or initial dangling down here in the middle like I had it before, and I'm just gonna play around with placement with decorations, and then once I get it to what I like, to where I like it, I'll cut these at the end. But for now, just, you know, don't worry about them. But I'm gonna play around with where I wanna put all my decorations, and I'll show you all that. And then I like to hot glue everything last, because it's a pain in the ass to take off a decoration that's already been hot glued. So once it's on, it's on. So I want this dangling in the middle. So I'm gonna take a pipe cleaner and pipe clean that so it's dangling there. And this little guy lights up too, so it looks cute. I would have put lights on this, but the only lights that I have are wired, and I didn't buy any battery operated lights, so shame on me. This would have looked gorgeous, freaking gorgeous with lights all around it. This is my new decoration that I bought. I don't know if I'm gonna use it at all, and if I do, I might cut it, and because I wasn't 100% sure if I could salvage any of my decorations that I had, which I was able to. I mean, this was $3.98 for this. It is missing a pine cone. It must have broke off somewhere during transportation. But I also bought this just in case. Like, I kind of think the greenery would look super cute on here, which I didn't have before. This was 98 cents. Can't go wrong. So I got doubles of everything. I was able to salvage these. These guys were on my last one. Same with this, and this guy, and my deer head, which I'm so glad I was able to find, or to take off without ruining. Definitely happy about that. What the heck? Oh, okay. I did buy, because I couldn't find white, I had to buy silver. So I did get 2 of these. Like I said, 98 cents. So I may use those, I may not. But I have my bells and my iridescent like Christmas bulbs that I took off. As you can tell, I still have hot glue on some of them. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. And it's coming along. I really like it. I like how it turned out. I don't mind the silver at all. I think it definitely makes it pop. I think it looks good. I think it would look a lot better with lights, but you know, I didn't think of that until now. So I am finished and I really like the outcome of it. This is what it looks like. Let's turn that bad boy on. I definitely think it turned out really good. Definitely a lot better than I anticipated. Yeah. So that is my recreation with a twist of my white and gold wreath that everyone had a love-hate relationship with. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and how I made this, and this is just my decorations and what I liked about my old wreath with some new decorations added to it. And obviously, I couldn't reuse a lot of the stuff that I previously had, but this is the new and improved white and gold wreath, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. Show me some love in the comments below. I will make sure that the music is a lot better with this video, which was one of the main reasons why I wanted to recreate this one. Like I said, it's my recreation with a twist. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye.